Imagine you're playing Minecraft as you normally would do, when suddenly you feel the urge that someone is in your world, watching you. But what if you didn't even have to imagine, and that was the case? Here's the story of Navy 208. And it all started with this first video. The video starts with him in a desert biome. What the happened to my skin? Lol. He rambles on about his skin. I'm guessing it used to be Steve, but now it's inverted colors. Very strange. But he brushes it off and goes in the forest. Hello, I'm playing a Let's Play world. I made a farm. He got together his base. He made some more progress by chopping trees, his farm, and then making the house bigger and expanding it for more space. Comes to an end. The only weird thing I found about this first video is the fact that the sapling is placed on the farmland. And now we're on to the second video. It starts off normal with him crouching, but then as soon as he presses T, you can see a chat log for a split second.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'll come back later.
Okay, I'll record a video.
Oh my god, that sheep is flying.
Why is that sheep so fast?
That sheep is hacking, bro. Okay, bye.
Bye. I guess before recording this video, his friend logged off, and now he's just by himself, progressing. But when he goes to smelt some sand, he uses a door instead of the coal, which doesn't work. So, a bit strange. But then he switches the door to coal and actually starts smelting it, which makes me think he actually didn't know and maybe he's a new player. But he smelts the sand and places his windows. He then goes to grab some cactus and then he starts mining. And at first I thought he was grabbing diamonds or minerals to upgrade his tools, but instead it was just placing his floor. And then the video just finishes by him doing some touch-ups and designs on his house. That's it. Now for the third video, you'll notice there's something different. The thumbnail looks more terrifying and it's only 7 seconds long. You'll see a common occurrence like this with most of these videos having short ones in between the normal length videos. But it lines up with the story, so let's see what it's about. Just like the title says, the house is burned to a crisp. But maybe it does mean something more than that. Well, only time can tell. First thing we see is him looking at his desperately broken down house, confused on what's happening, but realized he's still got his resources left. But did you notice that his hand is normal, like Steve? Because before, his colors were inverted. So what happened? As we continue, he just walks around and finds a cave with a torch he's probably placed before. Then he just decides to go back. And the video ends by him going up to a pumpkin and literally just breaking it. What we can conclude is the video's description. It just says the word just. And now I don't know what this means, but has to mean something, right? This means we should be looking at descriptions more because it might actually tell a story within the words. We're met with a bunch of pairs of dots, which we can only assume are eyes. And actually in the description, there's finally something we can actually decipher, and it's a random code. So I decided to solve it with a nice website and looked around to see if I could find the answer. But I scrolled so far and I couldn't find anything. I was thinking it was Caesar Cipher, and I even looked at a lot of the shits and nothing worked. Until I realized that this could be a YouTube URL. And in fact, it was. It led to a video called Inside, where the description said start. Starts off with him walking with a pumpkin on his head and a bunch of variety of items. An enchanted book, 2 flowers, 5 random blocks and a never star. But besides that, he walks over and finds a sign with red writing on it. But this text does mean something. Base, do you remember that? It's the same guy he was talking to back a while ago on that chat log. Which means only one thing, maybe Base is behind all of this. He's in his usual location. He has 9 XP still and 1 brick in his hotbar. Nothing really happens for most of this video apart from when it rains. As you can see, there's no rain on his screen, but it's only raining in a specific type of biome or area. He starts walking around the desert biome until he finally spots a savanna, which he climbs up and then runs into something really weird. He tries to go up to these weird entities, but then the video cuts. So the title is called The Eye That Watches. So something is starting to happen. But you also notice that his skin is inverted again. Like his colors are weird again. It's like he's changing dimensions. Like his world is just swapping dimensions. It's weird. And well, we have another word for the puzzle. In the description, it says become. So far we have 3 words. And maybe as we progress, the words will become a whole sentence. As you can tell by this video, it's a lower resolution than most of the others, and you can see in the bottom right his skin is back again. It's weird. But he's just in a normal forest looking around, and by the looks of it, nothing bad is happening. It's like a break from the bad stuff going around. Like a breath of fresh air. All he does is break blocks and try to play the game normally by surviving from a skeleton trying to kill him. So he digs a hole and covers himself up. And then after waiting a bit, he finally digs back up again to notice that it's gotten day. So he goes back out and starts exploring again, as you should as a Minecraft player. He goes on top of this tree and the skeleton is back trying to kill him again. And then he just chills up here and for a while until the video just ends. This is definitely the most normal video we've ever seen on the channel. I mean, compared to the other ones, they all have something weird about them. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Wait, it's not over. There's still something in the description. And it's binary code. So I converted it with a translator thing, and it reads out, "Don't kill animals or that will be mad." Who's that? Is that related to his friend Base? What's going on? It's just another normal gameplay video, and there's not much to really talk about here. Except if we look in the description, there's another binary code, which leads to something interesting. An actual YouTube link. But wait, this isn't no ordinary video. It's titled experiment_base.json, and it's already looking terrifying. Now this looks like a normal gameplay again, but it's not. This video becomes interesting. He sees someone in the distance and he's scared. He wonders who that is, until a message pops up in chat.
Hey.
Which we can only assume is base over there, the entity. And he's hesitant. Navy doesn't want to go near him at all. Like he's done something wrong, like he is the one causing this. Is he the one watching him? He backs away in a cave and doesn't decide to come out until he realizes that base isn't going anywhere, so he might as well go say hi.
Cool.
But as he was about to approach him, you can see in the chat a weird message pops up, the eyes, and it ends. Basically, for this video, he just relaxes and builds a port. Don't know why, but this video is obsessed with ports. I mean, we can look at the description here, and it also says port, but has a lot of space, and then another port. But as we get into the video, for a quick second, if we pause on the frame now, we can see a code. Another code to decipher. So I looked around and found that it was base 64, which is the code for it. And it led to this video right here. Again, like the last inside, he's wearing a pumpkin head again and has 2 roses in there. But if you look closely on the sign, it says Tom, the last pig on Earth, which means someone killed all the animals. However, after this one video, the rest of them get even weirder. It starts off with him killing a pig, which by now he should have learned not to do, and soon he will regret that. An entity appears. He's running away for his life, he's scared. His heart's beating fast. He tries to get his home, he's almost dying. He shuts the door in the nick of time. He's terrified. Why is this in my Minecraft world? What's going on? But as he sees the entity, he goes over to get a closer look and it disappears. It's gone. So he walks back to his house, cowering in fear, hoping that that entity doesn't come back, and he's confused. He just wants to play Minecraft. He goes to have another look to check if he's still here, but only spots a cow. I hope he's safe. Worried that the entity might come back, he starts breaking the door and then replaces it with 2 wood planks. so that hopefully he can't get in. We're on the 12th video, and this one is only 24 seconds long, with the title being I Want to See You. But as he's just normally walking, some weird thing appears on the screen. It looks like the message says stop, like he's walking somewhere he shouldn't be, and someone's trying to stop him. But as it turns blue, it looks like a sky, and then he's about to fall down right now. There's another code to decipher in the description, but the weird thing is that I found strange is this comment, because it doesn't seem like a random normal person. I understand what you're trying to say, you're stuck in this world, right? With this entity, but you're fine, don't worry. What do you mean he's fine? This is very confusing. So I went to decipher this anyway, and once again it was base 58 with the text saying, do the eyes see me? But it gets even weirder with the next video, bringing the term do the eyes see me to another level. With some sort of music that I can only assume is Minecraft music reversed in the background, he finds himself in a very weird place with a bunch of eyes looking at him. And those blocks look familiar, it's the same blocks throughout this whole series. But as he keeps walking down, he finds this weird structure, which almost looks familiar, like he's seen this before. Experiment_base.json. And as you can see, his hand is blue again. It's like if he's in this world, he changes colors and inverts. He's in a really weird predicament. There's only a hole, and he's terrified to jump down. Is it worth jumping down there? I mean, there's nowhere else to go. It seems like the only option. This video is interesting because it shows everything that he's basically done over these videos. The pig, the tree, water, the house. I mean, it's got everything. What's even weirder is these signs, like Ascend is our god. Like, Ascend is an actual person. Who is Ascend? We don't know, but it has to be some sort of entity or something, because it's controlling this guy's life. But then he's met with a weird pop-up of a face, following a sign saying, do you want to ascend? With a yes or a no. And in the end, he picks yes. But in the next video, Descend, he randomly appears through this white room after saying yes, and is met with nothing. Empty space. Until he sees something in the corner that he runs to. It's not the end. As I said, it's not the end, and I am going to do a part 2 in this series, because more is being uploaded by the daily, and by the time I finished recording these videos, half of those videos weren't even there. So yeah, if you want me to do a part 2, let me know, leave a like, and subscribe. And well, we'll continue the story of Navy 208.